momentary. Levi Muir again with a clubbing knee to the midsection. And just look at those quads. What's he going for here? We've seen this before. That signature maneuver of Levi Muir. He gets him up in the Canadian neckbreaker and then he slams him down in the neckbreaker. I think Danny Haynes is out. Oh, for goodness sake. Toying with him like a piece of meat. I think he had the match won there, but he decides to lift him up off the mat for a bit more punishment. Levi Muir so confident in his ability, so confident in his inability. He thinks this is a foregone conclusion. He thinks he can afford to toy with Danny Haynes. And what's he looking for here? A torture rack, a torture rack. He's gonna snap that poor kid in half. He's gonna snap that poor kid in half. He's tapping, he's tapping, he's tapping. Levi Muir just made one half of the tag team champions tap out in convincing fashion.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of a submission and tapping out the winner, the powerful Levi Muir.
That is the most one-sided Danny Haynes match we've seen in quite some time. Levi Muir outpowered him, outmaneuvered him, and then he nearly slapped him in half.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am backstage with an absolutely irate Levi Muir from the moment...
No. Nearly. You are backstage with an irate, best athlete in the game, London's own Levi Muir. At WrestleForce, I need some respect around here. I need some respect. I'm an Olympian, IPF, International Powerlifting Federation, WWE superstar. I've come all this way to Southend-on-Sea, wherever the hell that is. I get in here and they give me a boy who hasn't even hit puberty yet. It's an embarrassment. It's a waste of my time. And not only that, it's dangerous. You saw that. Are you telling me he should have been with me? What do you think? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We all know the answer. It's a no. Now ask what you're going to ask me.
Well, I was going to say you were clearly unimpressed with your caliber of...
So unimpressed!
However, it's no small feat to defeat one half of the WrestleForce Tag Team Champions.
If that was one half of the WrestleForce Tag Team Champions, I should be the WrestleForce Tag Team Champion. Because that was easier. I didn't even break a sweat. This is water on my body right now. I didn't even break a sweat.
Well, that's certainly an impressive statement. However, as well as your match against Danny Haynes tonight, we must ask about this online interaction, this online beef with James Farrell.
Oh my gosh!
We've seen it on social media. What's the story there?
Mate, James Farrell, the decathlete. Do you know what a decathlete is? You do? Well, I didn't. I had to Google it. And I didn't even find out. I had to go on page 2 to find out. That's how irrelevant being a decathlete is. But do you know what's not irrelevant? IPF, International Powerlifting Federation, champion #1. That's me. That's Levi. Olympian, Olympic tryouts, offered a place in the team. I turned it down. I said no, because I love the game. That's all I want to do. Do you know what's not? Do you know what is important? WWE superstar. Something James Farrell could only dream of. James Farrell, you call yourself an athlete. You're not. You can't touch me. You played sports in school 15 years ago. Doesn't mean nothing, James. You're old. You're an old man now. This is a young man's game, and I'm the best athlete in the game. You can be number 2, number 3, be the 4th best athlete in the game. But anyone after me is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But forget James Farrell anyway. I've got my sights, some big things. I want a title waist around my belt, and I want gold around my waist when I look in the mirror. That's all I want, Gio. That's all I want.
Well, quite the statement there from Levi Muir. Levi, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Gio. You're welcome. I don't know what's then. Levi Muir, signing out. See you next time.
Well, that's certainly not the last we've seen of Levi Muir here in WrestleForce, and challenges made not just to James Farrell, but clearly to whoever is WrestleForce champion. Thank you for joining us here at WrestleForce TV, and we'll see you again soon.